white button, cremini, and portobello. Most people don't realize that the three most common mushrooms in the world are actually the exact same species, Agaricus bisporus, just at different stages of maturity. The white button is the youngest, prized for its mild flavor. If allowed to grow slightly older, it develops a brown cap and becomes a cremini. Finally, the fully mature version is the portobello, which can grow up to 6 inches wide. Because portobellos have lost more moisture, they have a meaty, dense texture that has made them the universal plant-based substitute for burger patties. Shiitake. The shiitake originated in East Asia and has been cultivated for over 1,000 years. Unlike the ground-dwelling button mushroom, shiitakes grow on decaying hardwood trees like oak. They are the umami kings of the fungi world, containing high levels of glutamate. When dried, their flavor intensifies significantly, which is why they are a staple base for broths. Scientifically, they contain a compound called lentinin, which is currently being studied for its potential to strengthen the human immune system. Oyster mushrooms. Technically, oyster mushrooms are one of the few carnivorous fungi on Earth. They release a chemical that paralyzes tiny soil worms, called nematodes, which the mushroom then digests to get nitrogen. In the kitchen, they are loved for their delicate, velvety texture and a subtle scent that many describe as smelling like anise or licorice. They come in a rainbow of varieties, including blue, pink, and golden oysters, though the bright colors usually fade once they hit the frying pan. Chanterelles. The chanterelle is the gold standard for foragers. You won't find these in giant industrial farms because they have a symbiotic relationship with tree roots and are incredibly difficult to cultivate. They are famous for their brilliant yellow-orange color and false gills that look like melted wax running down the stem. While most mushrooms taste earthy, chanterelles are unique for having a fruity, apricot-like aroma. They are highly sought after by French chefs for their ability to hold their shape in butter-heavy sauces. Lion's mane. If you saw lion's mane in the woods, you might not even think it's a mushroom. It looks like a shaggy white pom-pom or a frozen waterfall of icicles. This is the brain mushroom. Beyond its medicinal reputation for supporting nerve growth, it is a culinary marvel. When sliced and sautéed, its texture is nearly identical to crab meat or lobster. Because it is so absorbent, it acts like a sponge for flavors, making it a favorite for seafood alternatives in high-end vegan cuisine. Morels are the most mysterious mushrooms on this list. They look like honeycombs or tiny sponges on a stalk and appear only for a few weeks in the spring, often appearing in massive quantities in forests that were burned by fire the previous year. You must never eat them raw as they contain small amounts of toxins that are only neutralized by heat. They have a deep, nutty, and almost smoky flavor that is so prized that fresh morels can sell for over $50 a pound during their short season. Hen of the woods, maitake. Known in Japan as maitake, which translates to dancing mushroom, it was allegedly named because foragers would dance with joy upon finding it. It grows at the base of oak trees in large, ruffled clusters that look like the feathers of a hen. Unlike the smooth cap of a shiitake, the maitake is all about texture and crunch. It has a spicy, earthy flavor and is one of the best mushrooms for roasting at high temperatures until the edges become crispy like chips. Truffles. The truffle is the most expensive food in the world, with some specimens selling for thousands of dollars. These are subterranean fungi that grow completely underground near the roots of oak and hazelnut trees. Because humans can't smell them through the dirt, they famously use trained pigs or dogs to sniff them out. The flavor is so intense, musky, garlicky, and funky that they are rarely cooked. Instead, they are shaved raw over pasta or eggs to let the aromatic gases perfume the entire dish. The world of fungi is vast, but remember, for every delicious mushroom on this list, there is a deadly lookalike waiting in the woods. Don't forget to subscribe for more Every Variety Explained.